Hello, Stephanie Zima here with Walk It Free, where we heal, connect, and level up. Today, I want to talk to you about your anxiety in your business for the summertime. So many of us are checking out in the summertime because we have kids at home. Yes, they are wanting snacks and they want to go swimming and they want to put their swimsuits on, and then they come in the house being all wet and they are like all over the place. And every single time you're starting to sit down with your phone trying to do your work, it just doesn't happen because something they need, okay? Something is that they need. Now, I think every mom can relate to this. Every mom trying to build their business can relate to this. Not only do we have the busy summer schedules and the camps and, like all our own personal work and, they're, whatever, all the things they need for camp, like, shopping for extra color t-shirts and, trying to figure out specific snacks. And then everybody's asking for volunteer work. And you're sitting there thinking like, yeah, but how am I going to make this all happen? Okay. Anxiety can drive you into inaction in your business. That means like when you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious, you're not going to likely to do what you're supposed to do. However, here's what I need you to think about. Okay, you can set boundaries and you can teach appropriate behavior, and clarity is what's going to get you there. Okay, so there's multiple different reasons, things that we are wanting to talk about today. So stay tuned here. This is really important. If you want to crush it in your business, if you want to win, if you want to make some money in your business, you have to learn and master these skills, especially if you are a mom. Okay, it is very important. So here's how this works. Okay, first of all, every business has a season. You have a summer season, you have a winter season, you have a fall season, and you have a spring season. All these different seasons have different activities to be focused on, right? When you compare it with the farmer's life, remember what do they do first? They are going to prepare the soil, right? They're preparing the soil, they're letting the soil rest for a little bit. That's the winter season, right? They are just kind of like preparing this. In the spring season, they're starting to seed all the seeds, right? Seeding all the seeds, making it ready. In the summer season, they water. You water. In the fall season, that's when you enjoy the beauty. That's when you harvest. That's when you are starting new distributors. That's when you are having customers. That's when you are seeing some benefits. Now, can you harvest something when you haven't done the prep work? Meaning, if you have cracked hard soil, right, with nothing ready, when you throw the seeds on there, do you think that you're going to get anything out of this? No, probably not, because if you don't water those seeds, they are not going to be there. Okay, so we kind of have an idea. We know that. And if you haven't known that, just remember that is how it is. You have to prepare your soil. You have to then put seeds in, and you have to water these seeds and nurture these little tiny seedlings because they're really tiny. And, sometimes there's birds coming and the birds are going to like take everything out. And sometimes there's like, rabbits chewing all your like nice little seeds off, and so you have to tend to that garden all the time, which the garden is your business. Okay, I know, Mom, you're sitting there and you're thinking, this is a lot of work. How am I going to do all that? I can't do that. The kids are driving me crazy. They're in and out of the pantry all the time, wet pants and all, and you all probably have given up and your house is a complete disaster. And when your house is a disaster, over here it's probably a disaster as well. Okay, and how are you going to keep track of all these people that you're sowing seeds out? And how are you going to keep track of all the things? Yes, I know. I've been there. I am there. 3 kids. That's how it is. And I'll tell you, in the Zima household, beginning of the summer, it was boot camp here. It was boot camp. Because here's what's going on. My responsibility as a good parent is to discipline and provide guidance to my children. Now, what does that mean? We as parents, we as moms, we are responsible for setting boundaries, teaching appropriate behavior, and imparting values and morals. okay? This involves establishing consistent discipline strategies, teaching empathy and respect, and guiding children to make responsible choices. Now, why do I read that to you? Because I want you to know you have to become clear about your mission, vision, values. What is it that you're trying to do this summer? What season are you in? What is the mission that you have to complete within these next 2 months? What is the mission that you're having to complete? Think about it. Are you in the winter time? Do you need to prepare your soil? Do you need to like warm up the soil? Do you need to create a list? Do you need to kind of like work a little bit on your brand? What is it that you're needing to do? What season are you in? Once you have that ready, are you needing to sow seeds, letting people know you exist? You know, what season are you in right now? Okay, do you need, maybe you are in a little bit of both. Maybe you need to finish up your brand and then sow seeds, right? Letting people know, right? What is it? You are in the spring season or in the winter season. Maybe you have done this already in the winter and spring season, and now you're in the watering season. You have to water your seeds. You have a list and you have people that are interested in whatever it is that you're selling, and now you need to water them. Now you need to keep touch with them. You need to contact with them. Tell you, how are you going to do that if your kids and your household is unorganized? If you don't know where you are, you need to get that done first. You need to set rules. You need to be clear about when are you going to work? What is your expectation on your children at that time, your family? How, if they're little, how are you going to make sure? Because all the responsibilities on you, okay? That's a good thing, guys. Don't get stressed out. It's a good thing. If it's your responsibility, it's a great thing because you can change it then, okay? When we rely on others, we are at their mercy. If we rely on ourselves, good news. We can actually take charge of it. Okay, so how are you going to make that happen? What you need to make happen? Like, let's say, right now, for example, my children having downtime. They are vegging out in front of the TV. Yes, I don't feel bad about it at all. I told them, this is my content creating time. I will be recording videos. And this is what I need you to do. I need you to find something that is quiet. I'm okay with you watching TV. I'm okay with you coloring. I'm okay. And I provided everything. I prepped it in advance. I told them in advance, here are your snacks. Here are your drinks. You know, I told my husband, that is what I'm doing. Please do not start mowing the lawn. You know, I am doing these things right now. Now, the only way how you can do that is when you are clear. You know what you need to do, you know what season you are in, and you know what work is required to fulfill that season. Now, once you have set the expectations and the boundaries, right? We expect that the children are going to knock on your door a couple times, or that they're disturbing you or whatever. That's when you start teaching the appropriate behavior. You build strategies, okay? I have set 3 strategies for my kiddos. I said 1, 2, and 3. Morning routine is what they're supposed to be taken care of, and chores, morning routine and chores. Then evening routine is another one. And then what was in the middle? I had something in the middle. I forgot now what it is. Oh, I wanted them to have their swim bag ready and their purses ready. And, you know, like I wanted them to be organized, that when we need to leave the house really quickly, that they have it organized, that we can just grab and go. Because I work always until the last minute that we need to go to an activity. Right? And I need to make a smooth transition. I want a joyful, happy, smooth transition. That's the energy I want to show up with in my life. So in order to do that, I had to think, oh, you know, they need to be ready to grab and go. Grab and go, right? So we can joyfully get into the car. So I taught them, now every day I'm going to put a smiley face, a May face, or a not good face. Okay, inside of it, I am teaching them the good behaviors. I am teaching them what I want them to do. That's, and I'm telling them, so my values and morals, I am telling my kiddos, I want this because we all are members of this family. We are all members of this community, and every one of us has a responsibility. I have a responsibility to bring in some money so you can do some fun time, right? My husband has a responsibility to bring in some money so he can also do the things. My kids have a responsibility to be contributing members of our family unit. Okay, that is my values. You have to do some thinking today. What are your values? What are you needing to be clear on? And so on and so forth. So once you have that, so you know what season you're in, you set the rules for your family, you are teaching the behavior and stuff, you're letting them know what the discipline is. Like in case of failure, what can they expect? Mine, if they have 3 strikes with a not very happy smiley face, 3 strikes, they're gonna have to sit it out in their rooms. You know, if you don't want to be part of the family, that's my belief. If you don't want to be part of the family, you can be by yourself and egotistical by yourself. If not, you need to be a contributing member of this family unit. Now, it's not just my goals that we are meeting, okay? So I want you to know, I have created a win-win-win for everyone in the family. I've asked everybody, what is your goal? What is it that you want to do? What do you want to do this summer, right? They gave me a list of their bucket list that they want to do this summer. They want to go hiking, they want to go camping, they want all these things. So I said, great, in order to do that, mom needs to do this with her business, okay? I need to be able to do this with my business. We want to do that, I need to do this, okay? So that's clarity in the expectations. And you know what's happening is you're going to get the buy-in. You're going to get your kiddos buy-in. You're going to get every family's members buy-in into that one goal. That one goal of this is the payoff. If we all do this, we get that, okay? That's clarity. But the same with your business, with your family, needs to transfer into your business. You need to know what it is that you are working on for these next 2 months. Because here's what's going to happen, okay? If you do not have a clear strategy for your business, you're going to keep working at it. You're not going to see results, okay? You're not going to see results. You need to have a clear target that you get to hit. And if you do not hit it, you need to evaluate and figure out, why did I not hit it? What went wrong? What skills do I need to acquire to make it next time? And you set that goal again. But if you hit it, everyone is going to see like, hey, this is not going to work. But if you have no organization in your day-to-day, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Because if you think about this analogy with the seeds, you're going to throw the seeds, now you're reaching out to everybody, you're spam messaging everyone, okay? And you're going to spam message everyone, but the soil is not ready. Okay, the soil is not ready. You're going to spam message everyone, and the soil is not ready. And now the birds are all coming and they're taking all the seeds. Nothing is going to grow, and you have nothing to harvest. You do not have a harvest. You do not get customers. You do not get team members. Okay. Now let's say you're going to harvest by lucky accident. You're going to harvest a leader on your team, but your leadership skills are not up to par because you haven't done your personal development, right? Do you think that leader is going to stick around? Maybe. If that company that you're working with has great opportunity, yes. Or if that leader is maybe very determined to make it happen on her own, then, yes. But chances are, if you don't help someone to get them started, they're probably not going to even start with you. That's just what it is. If you're not exhibiting some leadership skills, they're not going to start with you. They're going to find themselves somebody else. So what happens when you do that and you continuously be disorganized with your strategy and your way of doing things? You are going to come to the belief that this opportunity is not for you. That's just it. You're just going to quit. This is what most people do. Most people quit. They quit during the summer because they're feeling overwhelmed with all the different things when they don't realize that all they're doing is throwing seeds at a soil that is not prepared. Okay? So what can you do instead? What can you do instead? If you start realizing your soil is not prepared, prepare the soil, okay? Maybe your goal this summer is to literally only build a list, add friends, start having conversations. Add friends, start having conversations. Maybe you're not thinking about ranking up. Maybe you're not thinking about, having 10 customers in a month. Maybe you're not even considering that price that you're gonna get to win. Okay, because here's the thing. If you're constantly looking for the shiny object that's coming here, you're gonna and your soil is not ready. You're not ready. Your market is not ready. You are not going to get that, okay? And I need you to understand this because people are lying to you. If they're gonna promise you a certain price all the time, but you're not anywhere close to where you can reap a harvest, you're not likely to get it. And all you do is you set yourself up for fail. You set yourself up for fail, and after a while, and you're done trying, you are going to quit. But here is what you need to do. Do not worry about that price if your soil is not ready. But what you should be doing is you need to focus on what season are you in. Are you in the winter? Are you in the summer? Do you need to water? Do you need to water? Maybe you have a list. Maybe you have a huge network. Like right now, I have like over 3,000 people on my Facebook, and I'm like, whoo, I should water those. Water and sort. Weeds from possible flowers. Weeds from sort the people. Sort the people who, have conversations. Water them. Build relationships, right? So if I focus on that, for example, at that time, if I focus on that, I can start feeling good every single day and say, you know what? I worked my business today. I can enjoy my time with my kids because remember, they are courteous right now. They are sitting and they're letting me work. So I need to make sure that I also discipline myself to only work so much, okay? When you have clarity, you work your business for so much and then you go have fun. Now, remember, that's how you're going to get your kids' buy-ins. That's how you get your husband's buy-in. When you have clarity, you need to be really understanding what it is that you're wanting to do. Where are you right now? What activity is required for you to make that happen? How much time do you need to make that happen? When is a good time block for you to make that happen? And then you need to get after it. You're just going to go. You're just going to go and do it. Okay? Okay. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you want training, if you want support, if you want clarity and focus, okay, make sure you are checking out my Facebook community, my community that teaches moms in network marketing or online businesses how to do life, okay? How to set your and achieve your goals, how to build your self-confidence, how to have a winning mindset, how to get over fear and anxiety, how to build emotional intelligence. It's huge. You need to be connecting with people, right? And you need support, right? You need to have support so that you can learn all these things. Now that is the community is my entry level product. You can hop on in there. It's $29.95, and then that's about it. Okay. And then you actually can also get one-on-one lessons if you have a specific problem that you just want to mull through and figure out some strategy on how to get with it. Or you can go into my one-on-one mentorship program, which is, by the way, the best because I work with your trauma. I work with your situation. We together will develop your strategy, and then we will hold each other accountable to make sure that you're actually going to hit that target, okay? That you're going to understand what's going on, you can implement what you have learned, and you actually are doing it. And that's how you're going to succeed. That's how you're going to win. Guaranteed. All right. Can't wait to chat with you. See you later.